Yo guys, it's Joyfield Gamer here, and I'd like to say that I'm sorry for not uploading as much. Just laziness just gets to me, and also I kind of have work to do as well, like homework too, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, as you see on the screen and in the title, this is Izuku Isekai RWBY What If. So basically, it's what if Izuku was Isekai to the RWBYverse, part 1. And I've got inspired from another YouTuber. I forgot his name, but it was. But for the next part, or maybe after this, I can try to go look at him for the name, and I can just like put it down as a way of being inspired by him. So basically, I am gonna borrow some of the ways that he summoned Izuku to that what if, or he was able to put Izuku into that what if. But mine's gonna be a bit different. And if you're wondering how, just wait and see. Anyways, let's do part 1. And now, everything is dark. The skies, no stars. A city only filled with lights by the street. Everything's peaceful. Nothing wrong until a giant bang happened. An explosion around the town, the city. Everything was getting destroyed. Everyone was running away in a panic. And these beasts, monsters attacking them. People were using their abilities that they had. I won't say what, but instantly there was these people. Some had weapons with them. Some had these weird costumes on. Instantly, there was only like these 5 people, with one of them having green hair. We go to another area with a boy and a girl, one with white hair. Instantly the boy says, "Okay, look, this is going to be difficult for you to do, but you have to summon your semblance now. If you don't, this might be the end for us, and you're the only one that can do this." With the girl saying, "But I don't know if I can. What about Mama and Papa?" With the boy saying, "Don't worry, it's going to be fine. Your Mama and Papa are one of the strongest people we know. They won't go down easily. But you have to do this for the future of both worlds, okay? I understand this is very difficult to understand since you're in a very young age, but we trust you. We trust you to do this, okay?" So now it's your, and instantly before he even said the name of the girl, a giant explosion happened next to them, and there was a giant hole that went through the wall, and it was with someone, and it was a girl that looked like about her somewhere in her 15s, somewhere in her teens. Instantly, she of course killed all of these monsters that were surrounding them. And of course, petals appear after killing them. With then the girl saying, "Mama!" With the girl turning around saying, "Why are you here? I thought we told you to go to somewhere else so you can finish the plan." With the girl saying, "But I'm scared. What if I..." With the girl pretty much moving the girl's head up, saying, Don't worry, my little angel. Me and your papa are gonna be fine, okay? So, you can do this. Remember what me and your papa told you. Sometimes when things are very scary, we have to be brave. Even though we feel like we can't do things, we have to. You have to learn how to be brave." Instantly another monster came in, with the girl pushing her what seems to be her daughter away, instantly saying, "Go, get ready. Don't worry. we'll cover you. With instantly a boy with green hair saying, oh, I just made it in time. Whew, that was lucky. With the girl saying, took your sweet time, didn't you? With the boy saying, sorry, I had to help the others to try to get them to UA. The girl saying, of course you did. With instantly seeing, with her asking, what about the others? With the boy saying, they're fine. They're getting the others to safety. Instantly seeing the armies of monsters and these things that had their brains out. With then instantly a boy with white hair walks up saying, so, it is time for your death. Okay then. Let's play. Let's play fetch. Instantly he points at the two and says, go fetch. Instantly every monster that were surrounding them, with the two people, just instantly we cut away when they instantly both swung their weapons. With the boy and then the other girl saying, what about Mama and Papa? With the boy saying, it's okay. They promised that they will be fine. And remember what they said. With the girl shaking her head saying, I have to be brave so I can be big and strong like them. With the boy shaking his head and like smiling, with of course a few tears falling down, knowing that what will happen will not be what would be the last time they ever see them. If this plan goes wrong, instantly they go to UA. Both of the two were able to make it to UA, running because they were, of course, these beasts were really close to them. Luckily, they were both able to make it through the gates, and thanks to the weapons that were around the whole entire building of UA, that was a stronghold for people that survived. With pretty much the boy looking around, seeing parents, some families, some people that looked injured, some not with no fatal injuries, just a few scratches, with some lost a limb. Instantly, one of them saying, hey, are you guys okay? With the boy saying, yeah, we are. But with instantly the blonde-haired girl looks at the out of the gate saying, no. Instantly, just a pit of despair hit her with the boy saying, but we have hope. With instantly the girl looks down with the little girl that looks back at her with a look of determination, yet she's still crying. With of course, the girl gets back her composure and says, yes, you're right, we do have hope. Then they says, we need to see Nezu now. Things are gonna get worse from here. And with the boy saying, yeah, they are. They instantly walk towards through the group, with instantly one person saying, it's you freaks! Because of you, these damn things are here! Basically yelling out at all of the people and everyone, with then instantly saying, with instantly a blonde boy saying, shut up, you damn bastards, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. With one of the people saying, but aren't you supposed to be a hero? With him saying, well, we're damn trying to save the goddamn city, don't you see? If you think you can do this, then go ahead and try. We won't stop you. With, of course, everyone just stayed quiet. With the blonde boy saying, that's what I thought. with instantly, everyone just stayed silent and started murmuring, with the blonde boy walking up to them saying, "So, where is he?" With the boy looking down and the girl looking away, with the blonde boy saying, "Sorry, you're telling me that." With, of course, the boy saying, "They sacrificed their lives to give us extra time. We don't know if they..." With instantly someone saying, "Look! They're back!" Instantly, they see two people. A boy with green hair carrying a girl that looks badly injured, bleeding from the head, and he's firing with his looks like with what looks like a scythe that of course has red, but everything's kind of scratched and everything. With the boy's looks like there's lightning surrounding him, everything. And then instantly, the girl just says, "Izuku." With the boy saying, "Don't worry, Rose. Everything will be fine. We'll get you to safety." Of course, being chased by thousands and thousands of monsters, Izuku just thinks, "So, I guess this is it." Instantly, he looks ahead, with everyone just looking at him in anticipation. With, of course, Arie looks at both of them. And it's like she's hoping, she, of course, has her hopes up, and she's hoping that both of them make it okay. But after people look at the others, that the horde that's following them, Izuku knew what he had to do. Instantly, he says, "RWBY, I love you. Take care of Arie." Instantly, but of course, RWBY heard that, but saying, "No, Izuku." Of course, Izuku instantly threw her as far as he can, with as much strength as he could. With people saw this action, the blonde-haired girl saying, "RWBY!" instantly quickly ran towards her using her gauntlets. And because of the extra speed of the explosion, she was able to catch her. But then instantly, everyone was looking at the boy now called Izuku. They see the Grim, and Izuku yelled out, "Protocol Apocalypse! Activate!" Instantly, the whole school was armed, now changing. Instead of just high walls blocking it, it's like a dome was starting to create around it. Everything was turning into strong glass. With Bakugo saying, "No." Instantly, he started trying to run there, but he was too late. He couldn't make it. The dome surrounded the whole school. No way out, and no way in. Izuku was now trapped, fighting hordes of monsters. With Izuku just smiling, just says, "Who knew it would turn out like this?" Instantly, he pulled out a sword that was in his back, and it literally had a chamber of a gun. Instantly, he made the lever, he spinned the gun, reloading it, saying, "Now, this is where I stop you." And of course, he was breathing heavily, saying, he looks back, he turns his head slightly, enough to see everyone looking at him. Even a man with blonde hair, that looks like a skeleton. Even a rat, even an animal that looks like a bear, a mouse, and even a dog, looking at him in shock and extreme horror, worried dread. With Izuku just smiling, and he says, "And this is where I will stop you all." And again, the boy with gray hair comes out. And he says, "Are you sure about that, Izuku?" Even though I took in all of Shigaraki's body, you'll never stop me. With Izuku looking at the boys, all for one. I kept my promise, and I don't intend to break it. And then instantly, he stood up straight. With Izuku starting to get tired. But then, of course, a bright light was enveloping him. Then, not just that, Izuku looked at his hand, and then a bright light appeared, and he smashed it. With then everything around him changed. It's like the forces of nature themselves were pretty much answering his call for gaining strength. People were seeing this. Everyone at awe. Everyone amazed. Seeing such power. With then only RWBY looking at him, his back. Basically trying to crawl out crawling to the glass. Putting her hand on it. The only thing she can say is, Izuku. Then falling unconscious. Of course, the blonde-haired girl saying, "We need medics here right now. My sister's in danger." Instantly, a white-haired girl with a boy that's next to her, that had half red hair, half white hair, running up saying, "What's going on? Why is the protocol on?" With the girl saying, "Xiao, what's going on?" Both of them stop in shock, seeing how many monsters are in front of them, with only one man in front of them, being in the way. Both of them in shock and horror. With the boy saying, "Izuku?" Instantly he runs up to the glass, hitting it, saying, "Izuku!" With then another boy with blonde hair saying, "Izuku, come on! You have to let us help! You can't do this alone!" With the boy, of course, still looking back then behind him, saying, of course he can't hear them. The only thing he can just imagine what they're saying, "You crazy bastard. You have to let us help." Of course, so many things. With instantly, of course, someone else was next to him. Everyone stood silent. Even the other teens stood silent. And that's because some female woman, a weird-looking woman, stood there, right next to the boy with white hair that was now called All for One, and somehow is taking over Shigaraki's body. And instantly, the boy looks at her, saying, "Ah, Queen Salem, what an honor to meet you." And he bows, showing in a way of not mockery, in a way of a playing tone. And Salem, the now pronounced Queen Salem, with Izuku calling her the witch. Everyone in shock, seeing that, saying, "How? There's a barrier between these two worlds. But how did they break?" Sorry about that, but let's continue. Where was I? Yes. Queen Salem. When everyone was confused and shocked that she was here. Of course, instantly, the blonde-haired girl, now called Xiao, saying, "No, impossible. We defeated her, but how?" With the blonde boy saying, "But how? We locked her away. No one could be able to contact her or reach her. She was locked away. How?" with instantly everyone shocked. But the only one that wasn't the only one saying, every goddamn extra here, shut up. Doesn't matter how or who helped her. The only thing that matters is we need to find a goddamn way out of here and help goddamn Izuku. With everyone shocked and also being taken, like, not taken back, but more like, brought back to reality. Saying, yeah, he's right. With Bakukatsuki, yes, if everyone noticed, with the other blonde boy saying, Katsuki's right. We need to find a way to do that. With instantly Katsuki saying, John, do you know where do you know where Neptune is? He might be able to temporarily cut this force field off. With, of course, Sean saying, yeah, I can try to go get him quickly. Instantly, the now named boy, Jean, runs back into the building quickly and literally without a second's notice. He doesn't stop, even if he bumps into them, just saying, sorry, but keeps on running. With the only thing in his mind saying, Izuku, please, I can't lose you. You're my best friend and brother. You're the only reason why she's still here. If you weren't. Instantly, he stops thinking, saying, no, I can't go back to the past. I need to keep going. Of course, instantly, he runs quickly. With, of course, Izuku outside still looks at Salem, saying, Salem, how? With Salem just smirking and just looks at him, saying, don't worry, user of the maidens. I have also what you humans call so-called friends in other places. With, of course, Shigaraki, Shigaraki, but all for one says, well, yes, I have helped her in a special sense. With Izuku saying, how? With all for one saying, that's for me to know, and you to figure out. With then him thinking, going to the thinking post saying, although something tells me that you're not going to be here for long. Anyways, I hope you had your moments to say goodbye, Izuku Midoriya. Or maybe the maiden. Really? Maiden, though. That's the most stupidest name I've ever heard. With, of course, someone saying, yes, it may sound idiotic, but trust me, if you've seen him in his most powerful, you understand why he's called the Maiden of the Seasons. Or Butler, would you more likely call him. With all for one just laughing with Salem. Of course, Izuku just saying, either way, I'm not gonna let you go past this line. And of course, he draws a line in front of him. And he says, if any monster tries to pass here, I'll kill him. With then pretty much one monster standing in front of Shigaraki, with him saying, well then, I would like to see that theory come true to fruition. Instantly, he just says, sick him. Instantly, every single monster went to attack Izuku. Everyone shocked, scared of what will happen to him. The civilians were looking at him saying, he's insane. He is suicidal. Instantly, everything. And then instantly, this weird dust was forming around Izuku. With Izuku just snapping his fingers saying, the saint is now here. Instantly, he snaps his fingers, and dust instantly surrounds him, as in a shell. Of course, you might be saying, how is he able to snap his fingers with holding two weapons? Let's just say he can. Basically, the whole dust surrounds him like a cocoon, and all the monsters attack him. Of course, the dust departs a bit, but not that much. It was still difficult to cut through. Instantly, a green, red, blue, yellow, it's like the colors of the rainbow were going through that cocoon. Instantly, the cocoon exploded. With, of course, Izuku saying, fuck, this hurts. I can't control this for long. With people looking at him. The only thing that difference is that his hood is like a sort of white with different like sigils that were like going around him. Like each sigil was different. One there's like different colors. One blue, red, yellow, like different colors were changing. It was not like the same color. They were changing like continuously. It's like and pretty much it's like the nature was within him now. With Izuku saying, I can't hold this for long anymore. I have to do this. Everything. With instantly, the woman says, even so, if you cannot hold that for long, it's still troublesome. I guess luck is on your side for you, stupid humanity. I don't know why. Why keep humans alive when they're disgusting, selfish, destructive beings that only care for oneself? With, of course, Izuku saying, yeah, that's true that we don't have the best qualities. With Salem says, then why are you protecting humans? Of course, the other civilians are hearing this, and of course are wondering why he's saying that. With him saying, even though we may not have the best qualities, we're not all the same. Some of us try to reduce that, try to be better than others. For that, we show kindness, compassion, all the good qualities that humanities have. Yeah, there may be a lot of bad people, but not all of them are good. Not all of them are. And I'm one of them. Willing to sacrifice myself if it means for the good of humanity. With, of course, instantly Salem just laughs her ass off. And pretty much a single black tear comes down saying, oh, I've forgotten how funny you were. But now, it's time to end this. Instantly, both Izuku and the beasts go attack him. Then we cut to the boy and girl running towards an area. Instantly, he runs into John, saying, John! And I forgot the boy's name. Sorry, I'm still kind of like watching the RWBYs in animation, like anime, not the like cartoonish 2D one. No, like the original. I'm barely like at the end of like volume 2. So if I get things wrong, please don't hate me. But yeah. So anyways, instantly, everything was pretty much John saying, you and Arie, why are you here? With Arie saying, I want to help, and you said that I can, and he said that I can be human's only hope, so I have to use my semblance. He said, and with John saying, your semblance, but you don't know how to control it yet. It can be very dangerous. With Arie saying, I want to help Papa and Mama, if I can, anyway. With John saying, it's not done yet, but we need to take a risk. We're out of time. Instantly, John says, follow me, quickly. Instantly, they start running towards an area with instantly an elevator. And then they write down with instantly going down quickly. Then we go to a sub-level with pretty much Nezu waiting saying, you took your time. Well, you took a while to get here. Instantly looking at all three with John saying, Nezu! Thank goodness you're here. We need to... With instantly, Nezu just puts his paw up saying, yes, I understand. But breaking the laws of reality is very difficult for this point. Only Arie can do this. With Arie saying, I'll do anything for Mama and Papa, even if it means I have to go back in time. With instantly, we go to the double room. There's double doors with two like hand scans, with one for Nezu, which is on his level, and the other one that looks for the skeleton man. With instantly John saying, All Might, we need to. With All Might saying, yes. Even though I gave Izuku my quirk, things can change in the past. So Arie. With instantly All Might just kneeling down to our level saying, you have to be brave. This might be too much for your age, even though you're just turning 10. Wow. Being in two different dimensions is really, really odd. But still, Arie, you understand how much is at stake here, right? And we don't want it to be on a just for because you're with Arie saying, I know what I have to do, and I want to help and be a hero and huntress. Just like Mama and Papa told me to help others, because it's the right thing to do. Not just that, I want to help Mama and Papa, even if it means changing everything. With instantly All Might looking at her with sad and tears saying, I'm sorry, Arie, that we have to put such a responsibility on you. Within instantly, the doors open, and we see two people. One woman of red hair, and another guy with blue hair, or light blue cyan hair. With John saying, Pyra! With Pyra looking back at John saying, John! Then instantly they both run up to each other and hug, and then embrace and kiss each other. With John saying, it's not the time, but we need to hurry now. With the boy saying, John, what's wrong? With John looking at the blue-haired boy saying, Neptune, they're here. And not just them. It's Salem. She's freed. With everyone shocked. And says, then we're out of time. With Arie saying, no, we're not. I can help. With Pyra saying, but Arie, if you do that, things might change. With Arie saying, I don't care. I want Mama and Papa to be heroes again, and I will help Mama and Papa, even if it means I have to just put clues there, somehow. With Pyra looking at her saying, oh dear child, I hope you get through this difficult time. I wish that you would have just been a regular girl with both of them. And then she just starts tearing up saying, Arie, you're just like your Mama and Papa. With Arie smiling, saying, I know. That's what they would have done. Help others. Because it's the right thing to do. Instantly, Neptune saying, but Arie, if you do this, you might die. With Arie seeing that little platform that looks like it was supposed to be for what? Somewhere between their young teens and also late teens. With Arie saying, I know. We were supposed to wait a little longer for me to master my semblance, but right now, we have no time. If I don't do this, everyone will die and get hurt. Even if it means I die. With her instantly a word saying, you need to take risks. Sometimes they're very dangerous, but if you succeeds on taking the risk and it works, oh, things can change for the better. Arie says, I need to take the risk, even though if it means I might die. I don't care. I want to save Mama and Papa. With then we switch to the perspective of Izuku. No, sorry, RWBY. With RWBY laying down saying, oh, my head. She looks around. That she noticed that she's in a hospital room saying, wait, Where am I? Where is he? Instantly, everything came into her. She was fighting Grims. She literally got hit from behind because she wasn't paying attention. And Izuku carried her all the way here, and Izuku sacrificing himself outside. Instantly, Rose stood up quickly, saying, Izuku! Ah! Ah! Instantly, she sees that she has bandages on her side. And that's when someone else woke up, because making a sound when they dropped something. Rose looks to her side, saying, Big sis? With Xiao saying, Rose, are you okay? Instantly, she goes to hug her, saying, I thought I lost you. Rose saying, it takes a lot to kill me. Ow. But what about Izuku? Did he? With Rose saying, looking down and tearing up, saying, I'm sorry, Rose. I'm sorry, RWBY. He sacrificed himself for all of us. With RWBY looking at her, saying, saying, you're joking. Please tell me you're lying. With, of course, Xiao knowing that how much she cared for Izuku, how much she loved Izuku. Seeing her sister's eyes with full of despair and agony just by thinking of the thought. Xiao goes to her and hugs her, saying, It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. His sacrifice wasn't in vain. He was able to defeat all single Grims and Nomus. Because of that, they're all heading back and retreating. We're able to get time now. It's okay. With RWBY just crying, it's like everything was in. It's like she couldn't live anymore. She was in pain without Izuku. Just another part of her taken away. And of course, after the crying, she just looked empty. Just numb. Like she wasn't even paying attention to the world around her. And of course, instantly, another person came in, and she sees the state that RWBY's in. With the girl saying, RWBY? RWBY, are you? With Xiao just looking at her saying, it won't work, Blake. I tried. Nothing will help. With pretty much Blake saying, I think this might. Instantly giving the jacket that Izuku wore to RWBY. And when RWBY saw it, she instantly hugged it. And just how much, and she's just there crying non-stop. And everything just felt like her world was crumbling. With then, and thinking, Arie, where is Arie? With pretty much Shell saying, pretty much selling the whole thing. With RWBY shocked, wide eyes, standing up, saying, I need to go to her. With, of course, Shell saying, no, you're too hurt. You can't. With RWBY saying, please, I need to tell her something before she does anything to save Izuku. Please. Please let me. With basically just begging. And pretty much they can see the pain in her eyes and even in her voice. The once happy-go-lucky, bubbly girl was now broken down. Instantly, Blake just went to go get a... Blake just left and came back with a wheelchair. Instantly, seeing everything in the hallways. Doctors scrambling about, and even John going around trying to help as many people as he can. With basically... John pretty much bumps into Blake accidentally because he was just focusing on going around with John saying, "Oh, sorry, Blake. I need to." Instantly, he sees RWBY saying, "RWBY!" Instantly, and he goes to hug her with Blake stopping him, saying, just pretty much shaking her head, with John understanding, saying, "Oh, yeah." Of course, he tightens his fist, saying, just thinking, how can I be so weak? I lost my best friend, my brother. Instantly, he says, Arie's down there, basically pointing to an elevator. And then pretty much says, go to the bottom floor. Nezu's waiting for you. With instantly, of course, they're all, both Blake and Xiao shake their heads in agreement. With then, pretty much, they go to the elevator. With pretty much RWBY still holding on to the jacket that Izuku had, or once wore. Instantly, let's say there was a window there that she was able to see the outside, and she saw how much damage Izuku did. She saw the line. The thing is, that's where both Crescent Rose and his weapon heirloom is. And just letting you know, I named Izuku's weapon heirloom. So yes, or technically he did, but anyways. And they both cross each other as an X forming. And she sees that, and the only thing she can do is cry, but yet she can't cry with tears anymore. Everything just looks barren yet hopeful because she looks up at the sky that Izuku cleared up all of it. And there's hope. Not just because Izuku defeated the Grim and Nomu, but because Izuku was able to save humanity and let them live for another day or so. But she knows that this can't go on for long, because soon humanity will fall and crumble, like it always does when a catastrophe nearly ends them. Yes, they may be able to survive, but it always ends some way or another. And one day, it will. And she keeps thinking about this without her noticing that she's already in the room, in front of pretty much in front of them, and Nezu's just waiting outside the door. With instantly Nezu saying, "Miss RWBY, I understand, and I am sorry for your loss." Of course, RWBY doesn't answer. With then Nezu saying, "It's not complete. There's a risk that she might die, but there's still a chance, hopefully. We don't know if it's possible, but," with instantly another voice saying, "I know it will happen. I will save Mama and Papa." With another voice saying, "But, Arie, we need to make sure that everything's safer. Give us the 2 days or with Arie saying, "No! If we stay here doing nothing, everyone will... What if they came back? What if the villains and the Grim come back and hurt others? I can't wait. I have to do something." Arie's just showing the stubbornness that she gained from Rose. No, not Rose, but basically RWBY. And RWBY looks at the side of her adopted daughter is, and just looking at her smiles because she can see both Izuku and herself within her. Instantly, RWBY moves on her own with Chef saying, "RWBY, where are you?" With RWBY saying, "Arie." With Arie seeing her mom, RWBY saying, "Mama!" Instantly, she goes to her and hugs her with RWBY. Like little bit of her old self comes back, where she smiles and hugs her daughter so tightly. With of course Arie hugs her, but then notices something was missing. She looks around saying, "Where's Papa?" Of course, being reminded of this, Rose looks down to the jacket she's holding, and Arie looks at the jacket, and she notices that it's her Papa's jacket, Izuku's jacket. She's like, "No, Papa can't die. He's a really strong and best hunter and hero I ever known, but he can't die." With RWBY saying, "I'm sorry, Arie. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him. It's my fault that he died. I'm sorry." And she just keeps saying, I'm sorry that I can say I'm from being weak." With Arie just hugged her, saying, "It's not your fault, Mama. You tried your best. And Papa would never be angry at you. I know that. Because Papa said that he loves you 3,000 once." With pretty much RWBY just tearing up again and just crying, but saying, "Please don't go. I don't want you to die. We can think of something else, some other thought. Maybe we can think of something else that could help save humanity. Another..." With Arie saying, "No, Mama. It won't work like that. I have to change the past for a better future." With RWBY saying, "But you might..." Arie looks at her saying, "Mama," pretty much just putting her arm, pretty much her hand on RWBY's arm. With RWBY seeing her eyes, with the amount of resolve and determination she has, that she wants to go through this and see to the end. Even for such a young girl, she still grew up mentally. With RWBY saying, "Arie, I..." And basically, she stopped crying, pretty much wiped her face, saying, "Good luck, Arie. Save your Papa." Basically, she said, "I will, Mama. Promise. And I never break a promise just like Papa." And she does that, and she did the Deku's sweet smile, like wide smile, saying, "And I'll help Papa become even stronger." Instantly, RWBY just smiles and just hugs her and kisses her Arie's forehead, saying, "But remember, before you meet Papa," with Arie saying, "Yeah, that bad man." And of course, she's shaking a bit, saying, "If it means I have to if that happens to me again, just to save Papa." And she looks at her with such determination that like an image overlaps with her and with Deku giving her the same look, saying, "I'll do it." With so many people shocked and amazed with the resolve of this young child that is barely turning 10, and she grew up too quickly for her age. Most of them are incredibly amazed of her sacrifice and know that what she's gonna go through is nothing like what we will. With instantly Neptune saying, "Arie, you ready? Because this is only a one-way trip. You can never come back." With Arie saying, "I will. And I promise to save Papa." Instantly, of course, they go and pretty much get Arie ready to go to the machine. They pretty much give her like all the things she needs, like just in case. They give her like medicine, everything, just in case, like trying to be prepared. With Neptune just looking at all the comms with the help of May, with the help of all the other text like support class students, with including Melissa. With basically Melissa saying, huh, who knew this was going to be used for someone instead of an item that we were going to send Izuku? With instantly Neptune saying, yeah, you're right, who knew? And pretty much both of them look at Arie with the look of both fear but the determination, which they can see the fear, yet the determination is literally the thing that is being shown brighter. The mission to save her papa is something that gives her bravery. Bravery, huh? Wow. Well, of course, Yang looks at Arie with such determination and pride. She's like, I can't believe that's my niece. With, of course, RWBY saying, and I can't believe that's my daughter. I wonder what would have happened if me and Izuku had a child, really. Izuku kept asking if we should have a family, but I was too scared. And she just says, I kind of regret not giving Arie a younger sister, now that we were in the other world. It's weird how time works, really. Sometimes, in our time, by the time we were like, what, 20? But when we came back in time, we literally traveled back 5 years to the past. Wow. It's such a weird world. With instantly, of course, Yang saying, yeah, life can be really weird. With then all of them, just with everything, with Neptune and Melissa just both thinking, saying, it's up to you, Arie. Good luck. And we're sorry. Instantly, Melissa saying, everyone ready? Status is up. Pretty much they all do the checkups. Everything looks good. Everything looks clean. The power looks a bit low. But instantly there's another voice saying, so, I came into the right time, huh? They all look and they see a boy with yellow hair and a black thunderbolt streak down his head, down one of them. With Melissa saying, Danky! With the boy saying, whew, I was just about to ask if what was going on, and if we had any plans, but I guess we have one. And I guess we're going back to Plan T, right? Plan C or D? With instantly Melissa shaking her head saying, yes, but we only need more power. With thinking saying, I got it. Instantly he goes running towards the power. Sorry about that, but instantly, of course, Kaminari goes into the electricity and he says, oh god, things are going low. Okay, here we go. 1 trillion volts! Instantly he goes in and literally shocks everything. With the power slightly, goes up and keeps going up, slightly and more slightly. With one of them going over saying, hold it! Just keep hanging in there, Kaminari! With Kaminari yelling out, I'm trying! Like, he's going up, in and out of dumb mode, you know? He's like, yeah, and he's like, no, come on! Hurry up! And of course they're saying, 98, 99, now! Instantly, they pull the lever, and light appears everywhere. But then a giant light blinds everyone. With instantly Arie just yelling in pain. With RWBY saying, Arie! No, stop now! Stop now! We can do something else! With Arie saying, no! I can do this! I can do this! Please! Trust me! With, of course, everyone does. And then RWBY looks at her worriedly. With Arie says, trust me, Mama. I can do this. Instantly, a blinding light appears. Another one, even more brighter than the other. Which literally felt like you can see it from the stars itself. And then, Arie was gone. No dust, no nothing. It's like, with then Melissa saying, pretty much taking off the goggles, saying, I think we did it. With instantly saying, ma'am, I think we did it, but in a different way, actually. With Melissa saying, huh? What do you... Pretty much showing, saying, we were able to take her back in time, but not the way you think. You can say... Best way is to think... Yeah, have you seen a manga character being reincarnated in their past selves or someone else's body? Basically like that, but very limited knowledge. She doesn't know what to do. She would only know where to go and everything else. She wouldn't know what to do, but hopefully unconsciously, she's able to change the future. Melissa and everyone hearing this, they know they still succeeded, but yet a chance of failure is still there. That they would continue this cycle. With Ruby saying, I believe in her. She's able to do this somehow. She will succeed. There's always hope. I know there is. With instantly everyone agreeing that, and just looking into in the tube where Arie used to be, everyone thinking, you can do this, Arie. We believe in you. Instantly, Arie wakes up in a way of a sweat, saying, what the... Mama, Papa, who are these people? I don't know them. Basically just looking around saying, where's Mama? Where's Papa? Instantly going unconscious. The next day, she wakes up. She looks into the mirror saying, why do I feel different? Why do I feel weird? Instantly, that's where we're gonna leave it off. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great time. And tell me if you think this was a good idea or not, because if it's not, I will instantly stop the what if. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Take care. Bye.